Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It has been forever and a day since I've made any type of video at all, ever, and I'm sorry. And this is just what's been happening. No excuses, just reasons for why. That's a little bit better lighting. So yeah, I am sitting on the floor. There is stuff around me. It is what it is. So a lot has been going on with the whole working, and still I'm not on the set schedule that I applied for, and it's been about 5 or 6 weeks. Getting out of the military, still don't know when that's happening. And it's just it's very frustrating. It really is. It's very, very frustrating. So let's just start with getting out of the military. We'll start there. So we know it's happening. We know that my husband is getting out and that we are getting out. We just don't know when. That's the thing with military life. If you are in the military, or you're thinking about being in the military, or if you know someone in the military, or you can relate somehow in some way, shape, or form, you know that sometimes they don't tell you everything. You don't know, you know something's gonna happen, you don't know when, it's kind of up in the air, you have to travel light. They say one thing, then another thing happens, so you just really don't know. So we do know what's happening, we do not know when. Therefore, I am planning, if, they could tell my husband, or they can tell us, yep, you guys can move out in 2 months. You guys can move out in 6 months. We're going to let you go, but you're not going to get out until, you're not going to be officially released until January of 2020. We just don't know. So everything's up in the air. We know what's happening, we just don't know when. That's the most frustrating part, especially for me, because I need to plan some stuff. Okay, we have stuff. What stuff do we want to take? What stuff can we get rid of? What stuff can I take to Goodwill? What stuff can I put on the curb? All that kind of stuff that goes to my mind. We already started doing that. All of my plates and bowls and dishes, I put in a big old box. I got rid of. I got a new set, a smaller set that's just for us. All of my forks, spoons, knives. I had a whole tray, damn near a whole tray and a half of them. Got rid of them. We got another one that's smaller just for us. And little things like that. Clothes, giving away, donating. Don't need, don't use, don't even think about, get rid of it. So, yeah, there's that. What else? Oh, my ear. Anyway. So there's that whole situation. Work is surprisingly going well. It's going really well. Today is Monday the 11th. So starting next week, on the 18th, I will be on nights by myself officially. So this is my last week doing the orientation. I was told 2 weeks ago that I would start being on nights today, which is the 11th. Then 2 other people got hired, so they pushed that date back because they want to get them trained a little bit. And then this is my last week technically of orientation. Last Friday when I was at work, of course, I'm not the only one there. I'm not the only one doing the monitoring, but the other tech that was there before for her shift, I came in and she was like, yeah, you can run it all, you can do it all. And I did all the monitors, I ran it all the calls, I did them all. everything by myself. I'm like a solid 90% confident and comfortable by myself. But at the end of this week, I want to be fully confident, period, 100%. So next week, Monday night, from 6:45 to 7:15 in the morning, I'll be by myself, doing it by myself, and working 12 hours and then having, the whole week off. I picked Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday as my starting days, or starting nights. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I still have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Only work 3 days a week, plus 1 week in a month. Sorry. That's one thing about, like, when you have wigs, like shorties like this, like the little hairs, it like sits on your ear and it kind of makes my ear itch a little bit. And my allergies is just kicking up, so I think I might have some tissue up here. And I do. So, I cannot wait to be put on nights and work the shift that I applied for. I have learned so much. This one coworker, she and I have gotten super, super close. She is my favorite. We laugh, we joke, we clown, but we also get our job done. That's it. And we have another coworker, and she doesn't see it that way. And I actually found out that this one coworker, I'm going to call her Alice. Alice has been talking about me to my favorite coworker. I'm going to call her Penny. So Alice has been talking about me to Penny. And I know this because Penny has actually showed me the text messages, like the actual in her phone. This is what's happening, yada, yada. So I can see what Alice is saying and I can see what Penny is saying. And I'm like reading it for myself. But anyway, I know who I am. I know what I do. I know I'm confident. The only thing that I don't like about Alice is that she thinks that I don't know anything. Like, I come from a medical background. Like, okay, like I know my stuff. I am a RMA, even though at this job I do not have a medical assistant title at this job because that's not what I'm doing. I'm a telemetry technician, which is something a RMA can do. So that's just another thing on my resume that I have. So that's pretty damn awesome. So with that being said, Alice thinks that I don't know anything. I don't know any medical terminology. I don't know anything about the hospital. I don't know anything about medical stuff, period. And I do. But that's okay because I know what I know. And that's it. I'm the only person that needs to know that I know how to do my job is my boss. And Alice is not my boss. My coworker. You and I are on the same playing field. You ever know that no matter where you work, no matter what you do, there's always that one coworker who thinks that they're like a supervisor or a manager or in charge or above you. And it's like, girl, you're stocking shelves just like I'm stocking shelves. You're watching monitors just like I'm watching monitors. You know, you wait tables just like I wait tables. Like, I don't know. It's some people. It is what it is. Bless their heart. I have had to get at Alice a few times because she does not know boundaries. She does not know boundaries. She does not know personal space. And I need personal space. Like this, there has been times where she has gotten on top of me where her boobs are like on me, on my arm, on my shoulder. Like, you are physically on me. You need to back up because, one, you don't know where I'm from. I don't do this. Back up. So it's just like, So yeah, I've had to get at her a couple times. Just because, damn, look, personal space. There's no reason to be so close to me to where I can smell your morning coffee. There is nothing, no reason for you to be on top of me like that. Back off. Anyway, so yeah, there's that. There's another coworker that we have. She's cool, she's fun, no problems with her whatsoever. She gets it, she understands where I'm coming from. So does Penny, by the way. So we all kind of get it. And I am gonna miss working with Penny because we laugh and we laugh and we laugh, and it's just, I'm gonna miss that. Today, when I go into work, it's going to be me, Penny, and Alice until 7 o'clock, and then Alice goes home, and then it's just me and Penny until 11. That's how it is. I've been working 3 to 11 shifts, which is like a second shift, but at work it's called the evening shift. So from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. I hate the hours, because the only time I get to see my kids is when I'm taking them to school, and then at 11 when I get my little one from the bus, and that is it. I hate not being able to see my kids, or to go get them from school, or to, if my husband picks them up from school, I'm not here by dinner time. I can't ask them how their day was. If there's anything going on in school, I have to wait until the next day to talk to them about it, or, stuff like that. I hate it. I do not like it. But, it's temporary, and it's just something that I have to go through, at least for one more week, and then it goes on to nights. So I'll be here to take them to school, to pick my little one up from the bus, to pick my other 2 kids up from the bus, make dinner, see how they're doing, relax with them for a little bit, and then I have to go to work. So we still have that time, still have that interaction time. But other than that, that's just mainly what it is. I'm trying to get stuff together. I have, you don't really take in life, and you don't really experience different things until they hit you. Like now, personal moment, like now, when I was in high school, my senior year, I took a personal finance class. It was the whole year, one class. And I took it, and there were things that we learned in that class that doesn't even really come close to how you should have your finances, or a way you should have your finances when you're actually out on your own. Like my first credit card that I got, blew it because it was my first credit card that I've ever had in my whole life. I was surprised at the amount of money that they gave me to begin with. So I blew it. Now I'm playing catch up, and I'm proud of myself that I have been making the payments and bringing that number down and trying to get my credit together, because they didn't really teach us anything about credit in high school. They didn't teach us about what happens when you get a credit card, what happens when you get more than 2 or 3 credit cards. They didn't teach us this stuff. And that was in 2012. They didn't teach us this stuff. So a lot of it you have to learn, from experience. And if you have people that's like, oh yeah, I have a credit card, or this is how you're supposed to do it, or I'm really good at managing my money, let me help you with yours, yada yada yada. Didn't have that. Didn't have that. So it's very nice to actually be an adult working. Yes, it sucks sometimes if you have bills, or if a bill is so high, and or if you're back on payments and you have to play catch up. But at the end of the day, it's like, you know what? For me right now in this space that I'm in, I'm doing it. I'm adulting. I am working on it. I'm able to work on it. And that's what I've been doing. And I'm pretty happy on the amount of savings, getting my credit card down. Just got a new car, my own car, my car, my name. Got that a couple weeks ago. Or actually, no. Yeah, about 2 or 3 weeks ago. That's mine. And I'm pretty happy and stoked about that. So it's just a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. And then I have YouTube, and I want to do more with it. And there's different directions I want to take it and things I want to do with it. But, you know, I do not want to make a video and then just put it out just because, oh, I have to put something out. No. If I make a video, if I'm not in it, if my heart's not in it, if my energy isn't in it, then I do not want to put it out. No. I do not want to give out half-ass videos. No. I'm not doing it. So I'm sorry if it bothers people when videos are not constantly coming out, but if I'm not in it, I'm not gonna put out a half-ass video. Like, no. But this is what has been going on with the working in the military, in life, period, in finances, and everything is like a tornado of adulting, and I'm just trying to balance and figure it all out. Like I said, some things I have to play catch up on, but that's okay because it's life and life happens. It's just what you do with it, you know. So, you know, you gotta juggle things around a little bit. But that's it, y'all. That's my time. It's my video. I've been going in and out of focus. By the way, this is a new phone. I'm actually surprised at the... Oh yeah, I move and it like focuses. Anyway, so yeah. So that's what's up. But I have to get going. I have to get ready for work. I have to go get my scrubs on. I gotta go get my... I think I just have to get dressed. That's it. My little one is upstairs. I think we have maybe another 30 minutes before we have to leave. I take her to my husband's job, and then I go to work. And then from there, from my husband's job, they only have about an hour and some change before he has to go and get my other 2 kids from school. But by then, I'm already at work, getting into it. Oh, and Alice, because out of me and Penny, I'm the one that gets into the room first, because that's just me. So when I get in there and Alice is already in there, I mean, I say hi, but that's it, to be honest. And Penny knows this. The first 4 hours of the shift, when Alice is still there or when our other coworker is still there, I'm just focused. I am. I don't say much. I don't do much besides doing my monitoring, and that's truth. But after 7 o'clock, I don't know what it is. It's not that there's a shift change, like people, nurses and aides leaving for the day and new ones coming in, or patients moving around or going home. I don't know what it is, but 7 o'clock is like when I get my second wind. Because I feel like everything is scrunched together, trying to get ready for work, take my little one to my husband's job, then I get to work, and now I'm there, and I'm focused, and I'm focusing, and then 7 o'clock happens, and I know the patients that are staying, that are leaving, the aides and nurses that are staying and that are leaving, and we have huddle, and then after 7 o'clock, it's just like, this is my second wind, go get some coffee, and everything is okay. Now I have some time. I can kind of settle. I can kind of relax. I can regroup and refocus and bust out these other 4 hours until I have to go home. So that's pretty much it. And Alice knows this. Alice has sensed this. Like, girl, if I come in there and I'm not talkative, that's me. Plus, I know what you're gonna say. I know your conversation. I do not want to engage in the type of conversations that you talk about. I don't. Just because I'm in the space does not mean I have to engage in conversations that I do not want to be a part of. And that is facts. Don't have to. I kind of also brought this to my boss's attention when she came down, and she comes down pretty often and see how we're doing and all this stuff, and everything's okay. Is there anything you guys need? Is there any way you can, any suggestions to help improve this department, and yada, 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 yada. And I'm perfectly happy with the department and how it is right now. But Alice always has something to say about it. There's always a complaint. There's always something. And it's just like, I don't want to deal. I don't have to. I don't want to. La 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 la. And it's kind of like what it is. And my boss knows this. So, and she's just like, like, she understands. Like, we can look at each other and I'm like, can you, like, really? And she's like, yeah, I know. So, like, she knows. But it's okay. It's okay. This is just my job. And I only have to deal with it for another week. 1 more week. And then I'll be by myself. I'm going to miss Penny, but I'll be by myself at night doing my 3 shifts. So, yeah. Now, officially, with that being said, I have to go get ready for work. And I'll see y'all in my next one. Bye!